You ever get that pesky rattle that won't go away on these doors? Well, when you get one, it's usually this striker bushing that's gone. Much like this one here. This one is cracked and it is ready to probably fall off here about any time. Usually when these things go, they fall and the door rattles. And you see all kinds of people posting questions about them on forums all the time. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to replace this door striker bushing tonight. And we're on my 91 F-150, my blue F-150 actually. And I have new striker bolts. Yeah, you can see. Close that up, and you see that is the same size as almost that bushing. And with that smaller bolt in there, it creates a rattle. That's what it does. Tools required are a T50 Torx, 3/8 drive ratchet, and an extension. The extension is optional. You may not need it. It just depends on your preference. Alright, so what we're going to do, you're just going to take your Torx bit and you're going to put it in the opening for it, and you're just going to slowly back this out. Be sure to keep to pay attention to your dirt or mark it or something so you'll know how it goes next time, so you won't have to readjust it. It's still a little tight. A lot of times it just leaves a dirt trace around where it came from, and you just put it right back where it was. And that unscrews, and of course there's a little paper washer that goes behind it, a little plastic washer, that's so it doesn't chew the paint up. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and work on getting this little plastic washer off. You just fool with it a little bit, it'll just come right off. Okay, now you're going to take, and this will just simply just unthread out of this retainer. Well, I said it would. Sometimes you have to put a little pressure behind it. Okay, now it starts. Just put a little pressure behind it, start turning it counterclockwise, and it'll come right out. Oh yeah, by the way, this style right here is for the 87 to 96 and 97 OBS style. The older ones, you had to replace the entire bolt with it because you could not get the bolt out of the striker plate. Okay, before we install this, what I like to do is I like to take a knife and kind of trim these down a little bit. That's a little bit too much right there. Not perfect, but it'll do. Okay. And the reason why I like to trim it down a little bit, because they are just a slight bit too long. And what happens is this extends out and the striker plate goes on, and it makes an interference and it won't spin. And it kind of makes the door kind of stick a little bit. So just trim just a little bit off of it, or you can take a grinder and just kind of bump a grinder up against it. Just shave just a little bit off of it. And when you get done with that, you can just thread it right back in. The plate is threaded, and you just start it just like a regular bolt, and it just threads right in. Now I'm going to slide this plastic washer back on it, and we're good. Now we're ready to reinstall it. Oh yeah, they also make these smaller ones. They're actually for the tailgate latches. But if anyone's had any luck with them, let me know, because I find that they're made too thick in the tailgate binds on them. I've installed them twice, and I've had to take them back off both times. Alright, we are going to reinstall it here. You're going to see the dirt trace, the track that's around it. I'm just going to thread this right back in exactly where it was. See, now this bushing has room to spin just a little bit. If you didn't trim it, it would actually bind up, and when you went to tighten this bolt up, it would crush it a little bit and it would distort it. So just trim just a little bit off of it and you're good. Now, since I get that, looks like it's adjusted pretty close, maybe just a little bit more. It should be good. I'm going to go ahead and tighten it up. And check that again. Free travel. It looks good. Very nice. Alright, we go ahead and check operation. Looks smooth, looks straight. Try it one more time. Looks good. And that about wraps up this video. Like I said, simple fix, easy. Yep. TGIF, by the way. I hope everyone's had a good week. I probably should be going out to dinner or something, but I'm not. I have to work in the morning, so yep, I'm pretty much done for the night anyway. So hope everyone has a good weekend. And until next time, I thank you for watching.